It's Chris from Octopot. Today is 5/12/22. Today is my daughter Kayla's birthday. If you've been around for a while, you'll remember Kayla. She was here 2-3 years ago for some of the best and worst times of Octopot's and mine life. Well, Kayla, if you're out there, happy birthday, girl. In addition to it being Kayla's birthday, today is, unfortunately, the death day for our monster stash plant. Well, if you remember, when we brought up the monster stash from the basement, we talked about it just having to survive powdery mildew, and we basically wanted to just use it as our discussion plant for our video series, so it wouldn't just be me here talking about stuff with nothing to point at. Well, powdery mildew. We've been treating it with the labs, but the labs are really a temporary fix. It's not a permanent solution to the powdery mildew problem. If we really wanted to kill the powdery mildew, we would have found something more effective, been on it harder in the veg stage, and tried to keep it out harder during the flowering stage, which I don't know if it would have been possible or not. But this didn't work. If it was the only source of cannabis that I had, and then I might fight for it a little bit harder, but it's not. And it's also really a pain in the butt to do the light deprivation with the black sheets over the old frame. You can see I took out the light and all that. It's getting ready to go. But we did learn. We learned one, if it's got powdery mildew, it's pretty much hard to take care of it. The second thing is, even though we had to struggle, we were able to grow a big plant, and we were, for the first time, able to implement the double tier scrogging with the wire framework and the bamboo stakes. And I love it. It works out great. I like that it's a firm structure. It's not like the mesh that has to be framed more thoroughly so it supports well. Having it just rest on the bamboo little ledges or shelves is all the support it needs. And this is a nice distance, so like 6 to 8 inches for the stems to grow up, get support between the top and bottom, and then not fall down. Another thing that we found out is that the LED light, and it is, an older, smaller LED, compared to the 1000-watt HPS, the growth on the 1000-watt HPS, both in the volume altogether and the size of the buds, it's really no comparison. The HPS had buds probably 3 times this size at this stage. I'm sure it costs quite a bit more to get it that way through the electric, but get what you pay for, just like Octopots. So what I'm gonna do then is I'll pull this out, I'll chop the top off. That was that LED light. It didn't break. Okay, back after that rude interruption. So for what it's worth, save money, conserve your space with the older, smaller LEDs, or if you want the big giant plants, HPS 1000-watt. Hard to beat at this point. Now again, I haven't got any of the new high-powered LEDs with the updated diodes and all, and it'll be interesting to see, what those can produce. But for now, this is what we got, and this is what we've seen. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is chop it off, let it dry out, and when I'm having bonfires, I'm gonna throw some on so the whole community can enjoy. I'm also going to take out the soil and wash off the roots, and the next time we have a video, we'll see what that root system looks like. that'll be interesting because, I mean, look at that stalk. It's huge. And this was direct stuck right into the octopot with the octodome. So we'll see what the root formation was like, see if we get those big taproot type structures from this. So once this plant is gone, which is going to be really shortly, I'm not going to have much to talk about. We'll start a couple seeds. I would like to get my time machine going, and I've got some old Hermie collected seeds from 2019 that I'll try to pop. I've also got some seeds from my good buddy Rudy at Candyman Seeds for a strain that sounded really tasty and lighthearted. It's the kind of strains I need. But while we're waiting for that, I thought I would ask you guys if you would like to be part of the Octopot video series and submit your own videos. You know, a few minutes here and there of what you really like, what really works, what didn't work. Want to contribute? If so, take your videos and send them to us at octopotgardens, OCTOPOTGARDENS @gmail.com, and maybe we'll put them out there for the world to see. Some of you guys got some really great stuff, much nicer than mine, and I would love to get it out there. All right? So, if you ever wondered what the K-I lay, and everybody stands for, it's Kayla, Iris, and Layton. So when I sign out to K-I lay and everybody, grow in peace. It's to all of you and them. Peace.